Looking to find and marry a rich man just so you can live the soft life is probably the dumbest shit I've ever heard, especially if you do not make your own money and you're not set on your own career path. Dating rich men so that you can put yourself on the trajectory of your own career path is a different story. Dating rich men so those rich men can pay for your medical school or so they can fund your business is a different story. But not having anything going for yourself and wanting to find a rich guy so you can just not do shit with your life and you can just go to Erewhon and go to Pilates is stupid.
Listen to this predator trying to justify her parasitic behavior. She's literally teaching women how to be more sophisticated leeches. Oh, it's okay to use men for money as long as you use it for medical school or business funding. This is just gold digging with extra steps. She's trying to dress up financial manipulation as some kind of legitimate strategy. The reality is she's admitting that women see men as nothing more than walking ATMs, and she's mad that other women are too stupid to maximize their extraction.
That's a dumb idea. Also, if you're the kind of person who's afraid to tell your waiter that your order was wrong, you're not cut out for dating or marrying a rich man. If you think that you're going to outsmart a man who has made millions and millions of dollars, you are in over your head.
This is her admitting that dating rich men is warfare. She's literally describing it as a battle of wits where women need to be manipulative enough to extract resources from successful men. This isn't about love or partnership, it's about being a skilled enough con artist to separate a man from his wealth. And she's right about one thing: most women are terrible at it because they lack the intelligence and emotional cunning required to successfully manipulate high-value men.
The women who date and marry rich men are smart women. They understand how men work. If you think this is going to be some kind of fairy tale, that's not the way it's going to go down. You have to be smart. You have to understand what the fuck it is at all times. If you are a pushover, if you are a people pleaser, this is not the route you need to go in life. I'm not saying that you can't do it. I'm not saying that you can't find a rich man to date you or even to marry you. But if you are a people pleaser or you're a pushover, you're going to be working for every fucking penny. I can promise you that. I think it's sad that this is one of the only times in human history that women have the full capability. I mean, there are still systematic things that hold us back, but we have the capability to start ushering ourselves into a future where we can be the rich men.
Here's the feminist cope bleeding through. She can't help herself. She has to throw in the victim narrative even while teaching women how to be predators. We could be the rich men. No, you couldn't. If you could, you would be. Instead, you're leeching off men who actually built something. This is pure delusion. Women have had every advantage, every opportunity, every diversity hire, every government program, and they still choose to chase men's money instead of building their own.
And y'all are worried about finding rich men. It's fine to date rich men, and it's fine to marry rich men if you're planning on putting yourself on and if you're planning on making something of yourself in the process. But if you want to date or marry a rich guy just so you can sit on your ass for the rest of your life, that's sad. And you need to reevaluate that. I cannot tell you how many beautiful women I know who cannot hack it. They cannot hack it. They cannot hack dating a rich man, keeping a rich man, or marrying a rich man. Yes, you do need to be beautiful, and yes, being beautiful helps, but you also have to be smart. I get so many comments about my life. Well, she just dates rich guys, so she lives on easy mode, da-da-da. Bitch, if that were the case, then everyone would do it. If that were the case, then I wouldn't be getting comments after comments after comments every day asking me how to do it. I wouldn't have my beautiful, gorgeous friends looking at my life being like, how the fuck does this bitch do it? You have to be smart too. Don't ever forget that money is power and you need to have your own money. If their money isn't funding your stock portfolio or your career path, you are playing it really fucking dumb.
This woman just exposed the entire female dating strategy, and she doesn't even realize how damaging this is to women as a whole. She's basically admitting that modern women see men as nothing more than resource providers to be manipulated and extracted from. This isn't dating advice, this is predator training. The truth is that she's describing the female sexual strategy perfectly. Women are hypergamous by nature, they always want to date up, and they've turned this biological drive into a sophisticated extraction operation. She's teaching women how to be more efficient parasites, how to maximize their take from the men they target. But here's what she's really revealing: the complete collapse of any pretense that women bring value to relationships. She's not talking about what women can offer men. She's not discussing how to be a better partner, how to support a man's mission, or how to build something together. She's exclusively focused on extraction techniques and manipulation tactics. This is the female mind laid bare. Everything is transactional. Every relationship is evaluated based on what resources can be extracted. Every interaction is calculated for maximum benefit. Love, loyalty, partnership, these are just tools to be used for financial gain. And the most damaging part? She's probably right about most women being too stupid to pull this off successfully. The average woman thinks she can manipulate a millionaire because she got free drinks from some beta at a bar. These men didn't become wealthy by being easily manipulated. They became wealthy by being extremely good at reading people and protecting their resources. What she's describing isn't empowerment, it's admission of complete dependence. She's teaching women to be more sophisticated dependents, not independent actors. Even her smart approach still requires a man to provide the capital, the opportunities, and the platform. Women are still fundamentally incapable of building wealth independently, so they've just developed more elaborate strategies for taking men's money. This strategy only works for a tiny percentage of women, the ones who are beautiful enough, smart enough, and ruthless enough to compete in this arena. The vast majority of women who try this approach will fail spectacularly and end up alone, bitter, and broke in their 40s. This woman represents everything wrong with modern female nature. She's turned relationships into business transactions, and men into marks to be conned. And she's proud of it. She's literally bragging about being a sophisticated parasite and teaching other women how to do the same. The most pathetic part is that she had to make this video at all. If women were naturally good at this, they wouldn't need instruction. The fact that she has an audience proves that most women are failing at even basic manipulation tactics. They're so incompetent that they need YouTube tutorials on how to be gold diggers. This is the end result of feminism: women who are too entitled to work, too lazy to build, and too narcissistic to offer genuine value, but just skilled enough to extract resources from men who are still stupid enough to fall for it. This isn't female empowerment, it's female predation with a marketing makeover.